Welcome to another time out on the Art Express. Now, colors can be used for its decorative beauty, to create a mood and to express or arouse an emotion. It's all about colors, and that is what we do right here on the Art Express. We bring colors to life. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. First on the show, the Lagos Leather Festival returns for its 9th edition with the theme Beyond the Hide. Now, since its inception in 2017, the Lagos Leather Festival has evolved from a local exhibition into a continental movement. Now, this year's edition marks a pivotal milestone in this fair's journey with over 25,000 visitors and over 300 plus exhibitors, to mention a few. Let's go there.
The Lagos Leather Fair (LLF) is Africa's premier event dedicated to the leather value chain, bringing together designers, manufacturers, suppliers, and industry stakeholders.
So my name is Femiola Ebi, and I'm the convener of Lagos Leather Fair. Everything I make is designed and manufactured in Ibadan, Nigeria. Um, this is the 9th edition of Lagos Leather Fair, and I believe that the biggest shift has been being able to create an awareness of the sheer amount of talent that exists within the leather industry, within the Nigerian leather industry. She's asked what are the challenges, what needs to be seen. So we've hosted the 9th edition of Lagos Leather Fair. We've seen the talent, we've seen the footwear, we've seen the handbags, but this year's theme we're particular about this year's theme, Beyond the Hide. It's time to really, really look beyond the hide, beyond the handbags, beyond the footwear, beyond the pieces of furniture in our homes and in our offices, and start taking a deep dive into the real problems, the real needs of the leather industry. Because if we don't do that, if we don't look at what other aspects of the value chain needs to be fixed, we cannot move forward and talk global. We need to fix things locally before we can go global.
Yeah, my name is Valentino Kodlechuku. Well, what you are seeing here today is a vocal brand. And what you are seeing was born out of passion, out of pain points rather, because I used to work in the corporate world, and during those days I wear some good and amazing footwear. And one day I realized most of this are actually not made in Nigeria. And I'm like, why? Is it that we lack the expertise? Is it that it's not even possible, or is it that it's not possible at all? So I went into research, and just like they said, the rest is history. Here we are today making good and affordable footwears, and quality ones as well, because this to prove a point that we can actually produce quality goods in Nigeria. And we're not just doing it because we are targeting the Nigerian audience alone. We're also targeting the global market. So that's why we put so much attention to details and to the quality of finishing our put out there.
The reason why we are in Africa is because we understand the potential of the African creative economy. We understand that it's an emerging industry, but there's a lot of potential there, which is why we are here today at this event to explore creatives, creating wonderful products, amazing brands. We manage money of angel investors, people who have money to invest, who want to invest in the next big market, who want to invest in products, in businesses, right? They entrust us as a fund. So we take that money, we invest it into small businesses that have the ability to scale, do well, grow long term. So if we are talking about, like, for example, like when an event that is all about leather, right? Leather luxury. For us, it's more like we oftentimes try to picture a leather brand that has the ability to scale, that has the potential to grow beyond its, beyond its capability. long-term businesses that can live 10, 20, 50 years, right, with loyal customers. And for us, it's more like we believe in investing in such businesses because in the end of the day, the more these businesses scale, the more it helps us with our investment.
The annual platform features vibrant exhibitions, industry masterclasses, runway shows, and practical makers bench workshops. Themed beyond the hide, scaling value, building industry, driving growth. The event focused on creating sustainable pathways for African leather artisans, boosting local production, and increasing market access.
My name is Ada Olisa. Okay, excited to be here. Today is the second day of the LLF 2020. That is the Lagos Leather Fair. So it has been a wonderful experience, always an opportunity to bring forth the brand, to bring forth our craft to the world to see that we have a lot in Nigeria, we have a lot that can come out of Nigeria. So all we have here are leather bags. So we are being exposed to customers, to partners, and we are networking. So it's a very good opportunity, and it always happens once in a year, and we are glad to participate in it once again this year.
Everyone, my name is Osemeita Ikonobe Ayangbola. Okay, Mostse is a brand that's handcrafts. We handcraft all our pieces from scratch, and we create limited edition leather. And we have still a few of our pieces because we've sold out a lot since yesterday. So we have pieces made with cowhide, we have some made with goat skin, we have some made with embossed leathers, and we have some made with exotic leathers. There are also Ashoke backpacks, a fusion of Ashoke and cowhide.
We are here at the Lagos Leather Fair 2026. It's a yearly event, and this year we are here displaying our leather goods. At Table Leather, we produce beautiful leather pieces with carefully sourced materials. We have shoes, we have bags, we have belts, carefully sourced for women of color and style. That we carefully source our materials, and we pay attention to ladies with big feet. So we'd like people coming to shop with us to experience our craftsmanship, to experience style, at pocket-friendly prices. Experience good leather materials, good quality products at pocket-friendly prices.
So we have bags here that are made from genuine leather. We work with just genuine leather pieces, and we have bags for everyday lifestyle, parties, events, whatever you want to call it, for any type of daytime, nighttime. We have bags. An amazing experience so far, and we look forward to coming here again.
Welcome back. Also on the show, GOGE Africa, in collaboration with the Center for Black and African Arts, CBAC, presents GOGE Africa Cultural Dialogue and Diplomacy Series inaugural edition at the National Institute of International Affairs, Lagos. Let's take a look.
The GOGE Africa Cultural Dialogue and Diplomacy Series is a policy-shaping platform designed to catalyze Nigeria's cultural economy by translating heritage into actionable policy, investment frameworks, and global diplomacy tools. This maiden edition was convened by GOGE Africa in collaboration with NIIA and CBAAC.
My name is Ola Awakon, the Director General of the Nigerian Tourism Development Authority. Okay, so cultural diplomacy is a sine qua non for development, not just in the African continent, but in the global society. You could see the number of diplomats that were there, and we're talking about culture. One major thing that binds us as humans, as people, is our culture. And as Nigerians, as Africans, I think we need to do more to do cultural exchange and diplomacy for us to tell the right stories about our existence. I used to say that Nigeria is a microcosm of stories, and those stories that are embedded in our heritage sites, in our culture, in our tradition, need to be told, and they need to be told the right way. It's when we tell these stories that the global society will know that we are not a people of violence, we are not a people of insecurity, we are a people of great culture and great, great values to the society in general. So for this event that has been put together, taking a case study of Eyo Festival, I think it is the way to go, and we need to do more to amplify the values, to amplify the significance of our festivals across Nigeria.
Well, culture for me is embedded cross-cutting sectors. Culture is a language. Culture is a cohesive enabler, and it's a people-to-people power. GOGE Africa for me is a very important stakeholder. GOGE Africa brings people together. We see the event today. They bring some of the most important stakeholders together from various ecosystems, from communities, up to ministries, to investment people, to private sector engagements. So they are really an enabler and a vehicle in order to make things happen.
Tobias Seeker, Director General, National Council for Arts and Culture. Well, soft power in the context of when we say soft power, what we're talking about is the opposite of hard power, which is the military-industrial complex, which is about war and that sort of energy. Soft power is about suasion, when you use your influence, use your energy, your culture to win. So we are winning with soft power with Afrobeats, with Nollywood, with our fashion, with our food, with our dance, with our sports. Every single day in this world, Nigerians are doing big things with soft power. It's undisputed, it's undeniable, it is what it is, so that's what it is.
Eyo is about the only festival that does not have any particular date is coming on. But each time it does come on, it comes with a lot of fanfare. People, no matter how hectic it is, they make out time to attend, even from outside Lagos. And again, because we live in Lagos, we have witnessed Eyo Festival firsthand when we were invited by the Oba of Lagos, then Adeyinka Oyeko. He invited us in a very unusual manner, sent people to come get us to the festival. And we felt, okay, if we're coming, all right, no problem. Let the Oba know we are on our way, we're coming. The guys insisted that you don't wait. When the Oba wants you, you go. So we're almost stampeded to the palace of the Oba. So, and then we experienced Eyo firsthand. Now, we've been around Africa, documenting culture, the people, the food, the music, the heritage, and we decided to take it to another level. Culture needs to occupy a space where policies are being formulated. And that's why we chose Eyo as a cultural icon, being that was started in Lagos and again, Eyo being as massive as it should be. Yes.
Okay, so you want me to add something?
Yes.
I would say that practically, GOGE Africa started in a practical way. If we're going to the next step, it has to also be in a practical way. We're in Lagos. Eyo is in Lagos. GOGE Africa was birthed in Lagos. Yep. GOGE Africa became what it is today because we got the enabling environment. When I say enabling environment, sometimes people, they say, huh? Light, this. I say to them, all of those enabled us to get tougher. The Nigerian condition or the Lagos situation or whatever you choose to call it has actually given us what I call the impetus to push further.
That's right.
We are a resilient people. GOGE Africa is very resilient. So we actually thrive with challenges. So Lagos is big, Lagos is good, but then for people who come to Lagos with purpose, you will always achieve. So the best thing for us to do is to start the GOGE Africa Cultural Dialogue and Diplomacy Series right at the heart of Nigeria's economic power.
And where it all began.
And where it all began. So, I mean, it's practical.
Welcome back. Before we wrap up the show, A Tale of Giants exhibition honors two great masters and their immeasurable impact on contemporary African art, Moraino Oyelami and Jimoh Brimo at Studio 1111 Art Gallery, Ile-Ife. Let's go there.
Both men emerged from the vibrant artistic movement that developed in Osogbo in the year following Nigeria's independence. At a time when artists were seeking new ways to express contemporary African realities while remaining rooted in indigenous knowledge and traditions, Brimo and Oyelami helped define what became one of the most significant artistic movements on the continent.
My name is Kolawole Idowu, and I'm so excited to be part of this occasion today. I want to appreciate the family that brought about this occasion, that is the Fagorosis, Shegun and Shade. I want to thank them for the documentation they did on the book called Giant, on the life of Baba, Brimo, and Oyelami, for the wonderful work and investment they have done or they have put into the work of art, and how they are able to capture their investment, their value, their sacrifice to the world of art. I want to appreciate them for this great investment. I will believe this is just a beginning of what they will do. This is just the first episode of greater things that the family will do and their contribution into the world of art.
My name is Shegun Fagrosi. I'm the director of Studio 1111 Art Gallery and the author of Giant, a book celebrating the timeless legacy of two Osogbo giants, namely Chief Jimoh Brimo and Chief Moraino Oyelami. These are giants who have been participating actively in the art scene since 1964. They are still active in 2026. As you can see in the exhibition, we have their works as far back as 1981 and we have works as recent as 2026. It shows the timeless legacy. It shows their work ethics, their philosophy, things they calculate, things they see as important. For someone who has been working for several decades and they are still working, it's a lesson for the next generation. That's why we decided to document their history.
Their journeys began within the same creative environment, yet each developed a distinct visual language that has continued to evolve over decades of practice.
My name is Dr. Ngokwala. I'm an artist, and it's a great privilege for me to be here today. Today's exhibition is an exhibition of Thanksgiving, according to Baba Moraino Oyelami and Baba Jimoh Brimo. It's an exhibition of Thanksgiving to bring the two of them together to celebrate their life, their work, and their contribution to the contemporary Nigerian art. I'm just privileged to be among the coming generation that have, really benefited from their great works. As you can see in the show today, it's all sold out, and that's what I want to see. The book launch was an amazing time to see the two Babas sitting together and reminiscing on their journey, their exploit and the works they did, to position Nigerian art on the global scale. So I really appreciate it, and I think I'm just honored to be here today.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, seeing the world is clearer through art as it reflects all that is happening in our society. It's a wrap on this edition of the Art Express, and it's been an absolute pleasure. I am DILOGUE Lamidi signing out.